Welcome back to part 4 of saving the Escort. Tonight's video, I'm going to tackle the exhaust again and possibly the fuel filter again, and also the MAF sensor or MAF sensor. So let's get to it. Intro, please. Aha. This is the curly whirly. What an odd exhaust. I think this may be part of my issue with the poor running. I think this one is blocked. So this is a new one that we're going to put on. Right, next thing. Let's get the next bit. This is my MAF sensor, eBay special, because it is a fraction of the cost of one from anywhere else. I thought I would save some money. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see something controversial. But yep, checked. I've eyed it up. It looks about right. Connection. Right, let's get to it. I'm going to start with the exhaust because that's the hardest bit. All this stuff is easy. Join me. Shall you? Welcome to underneath the Escort. Now, this is the original exhaust. The midsection is done. The front section is okay. But this not okay. And the other day I did bang 2 holes into it with a drill because I was convinced it was full of water. It was full of water and it did leak out quite a lot of water. But I think whatever's happening here has failed and is blocking or partially blocking this. This is what I reckon. It drove a little bit better with in the last video, but the amount of pressure that was whooshing out of these holes, this was like helping it, I think. So I think there was too much back pressure, but I could be completely wrong. I'm not a mechanic, so I just play one on YouTube. So we're gonna get this off. I'm gonna undo my bolts from last time, and then we're gonna get to putting on the new one. So I'll bring you back when I have some tools. Right, I've got a spanner. I've got it on here. It's the right size. You can still see me. This is just the boring stuff here. Just got to slacken this off. And then I should be able to get the other bit off. Yep. Right, bungs away. I need to get these bungs off. How do I get these bungs off? Bungingtons. How do I... These things are all absolute bunger to get off. I don't want to break them, I need them. Oy, oy, oy. And that one is as well. That's a right job. Oh, I had a trick for this, didn't I? The old zip tie trick. The old zip tie trick where you put a zip tie through and then you can pull on it like a handle and then it like comes off sometimes. You know? Not all the time. But this worked when I put the other ones on. It allowed you to sort of finagle, like it's kind of working. Oh, get out. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this. Oh, gosh. It's this bloody lip on here, isn't it? I mean, how do you... Let's try another zip tie through a different bit. Crusty rusty. I will bring you back after I figure out how to get these exhaust hangers off. See ya. Right, I've got it. I managed to ping them off with a screwdriver. Now we just got to get it, finagle it out of there. Come on, mate. Come on, easy, daddy. Come on. Come on. Here she comes. She's coming. Yep. Come on out. Come and get your prize. What am I? Oh, still zip tied. And still tied to the zip. Zip tied for life. But here we go. Come on, I thought you was about to come out. Yes, here we are. Oh, see all that water there. Watch. You might be able to hear it. Yep, she's still got a load of water in her. Right, let's turn you around. I just tipped it a little bit. A lot of water fell out. Fell out of there. Fell out of the front bit. Oh, must have been it. Residue. Right. It's a weird shape, isn't it? Comes in through here, in and around, and back out the back. Oh, right. Let's get the next one. Come with me if you want to live. Let's get down here. Hey. Hey. I've accidentally worn my gym shoes to here. Right. Yep. Let's turn the camera around. I'm just gonna whack a bit of this on the end and then ease her in. Ease her back in gently. Gonna just whack a bit of this on. We like to get a nice snug toasty fit. and then hopefully solve all my problems. Right, can you see it? Perfect fit there. Oh, yep, she's slid in nicely. Let's pull this hanger. Look at that. Oh, I mean, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how a phone just leaps off the side, but it did. Doesn't look broken though. Right, I'll have to check back on that. See what happened there. Spooky. Right, exhaust is hanging on. Now it's time to get this hanger to hang on. And then I can cut my zip ties. Don't you fall off again. Sorry about the terrible angles down here. There's not a lot I can do. Oh, this is a tricky one. Right, put it that way. Yeah, get the first bit off. The bit of bumper really is in that heavy weight. Oh my days, this is a real doozy. Right, let's get a plan B. I know. Plan A is the only plan. There is a plan B. Right, stop recording. I'll bring you back. If my nose swells up, don't be surprised. I have just punched myself in the face. As much, you know, as much as one man likes to, really. But it didn't bleed, so that's good. But it hurt. A zip tie snapped as I was pulling on it. Straight in the nose. Right, we're on. It's up. Looks great. Let's just nip these up now and move on to the next job. That's my nose. I used to box a bit. I'm trying to get back into it really, but not, not like this. Not like that. I'm not supposed to punch myself. Someone else can punch me, that's fine. Go fire it up. That's not. That's not very tight. I've tightened it all the way and it's still loose. I'll have to bring you back. Right, so after all that fettling, I'm back to square one. Although that is going to knock considerably. I can't. I'm going to have to adjust this some more, I think, but I'm just going to go give it a start up, see if it's blowing like mad. Let's have a look. Right. Yep, that does that normally. That's very normal for this car. Let's see how bad this is. Exhaust pokes out a bit, but so did the other one. Oh, that's way more pressure coming out of there. Oh. Well, that's all right. That ain't leaking. Wow, that's much better. That's much better. Right, Job number 2 is under that bonnet. Let's turn this off. Let's turn that off. And let's have a look under there. Nobody misses that sound, do they? Right, so we're back under this bonnet again. Don't forget, in this envelope, in this little envelope, there is controversy. So we'll save that to last. That'll be great. Some might like it, some might not like it. But last time we were under here, we did some stuff. Only issue I found is I felt like these plug leads weren't really tight. They all seem tight now. I had to come back and one was loose. It still stumbled a little bit when it's cold, but then within a couple minutes of being warm, she's absolutely pucker. So I'm not entirely sure, but I'm taking another box off. Could it be the MAF sensor? It's got the original one in it. It's probably due a change. So obviously I bought the cheapest one I could. So yeah, flathead screwdriver, no problem. Coming right up. Yep. Anywhere, anytime now. Flathead screwdriver. I'm on my way. Right, got. This should be a relatively quick swap. I'm going to obviously keep the this old one because if it's worse, I will put it back. So yeah, we're just going to go from there. We're going to, I think, yep, plop that cable off. Nice. This is when cars used to be friendly to work on. My nose is feeling better now after I punched myself clean in the face. I've broken it for a minute, but it didn't bleed. Ooh, look at that! It's so clean. I'll bring it in. I'll bring you in. Look. It's so clean already. This car has like no. Look at that. Look. That's immaculate. Look at that. Nothing concerning, but can't really see the sensor. So let's get that one in and go home. Right, that's the roof. You don't want that. Let's bring you in closer. Right, here we go. Let's get this in. Battery's going dead on the old gimbal again. Doesn't last very long for some reason. I don't think it's charging properly, that's for sure. Right. Get up, get it, get it, go on, get it. I tell it. Oh, that's better. Right. Don't know. Don't know how I feel about that. That looks really clean. This one looks slightly different. Oh, you pain! You absolute pain! It is different. And my gimbal just died. Oh. This thing, not worth the money. Nothing but trouble. Right. Devastating news. Slightly different size on the inlet. Looks like that bit's the same. This bit is not. Poo. Okay. So that's not gonna. It's not gonna fit, is it? Let me have a look a minute. So what I've done is something completely ridiculous. I've put it on, but the pipe was a tight fit the other way around. So I've pressed it in. I know it should go over that, but I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try it anyway. I've got it. I want to see if this makes a difference. If it does, I'll get the right one. If it doesn't, I'll put the old one back on, and then someone can win the wrong MAF sensor for an Escort. But let's see if it runs. Yeah. Just rev it up. I don't know about that. It takes a while for the revs to come down. I'm going to give it a go anyway, and if not, I'll change it when I get home. Right, let's go look at a fuel leak. Should be down here somewhere. It's not a fuel leak, it's an oil leak from somewhere around here. Hello. Oh. My oil filter's leaking. Let me have a look. Just there. I think that was a new oil filter, so that's dripping. All right. So let's. Yeah, I thought it was fuel dripping. And it's dry. It's this. Yeah. I mean, I can just see it there. Dripping down. Dripping down. And it's dripping there. Look. Look. Dripping off of here. Or is it? No, I think it's. I'm going to give it a spray and a clean and then we'll have a look. Right, so I've cleaned this now, and that looks dry. I'm pretty sure it is up there. There's a little bit of silicone up there. There's a little bit of silicone just here, and that looks wet. So it looks like it may have had a blob of silicone in there. I don't know what that is. Also, this oil pressure or temp sensor looked wet as well, and that's higher up. I don't know if you can see that. Just there. That was looking wet, so I've wiped that as well. So it could be any one of those that's leaking. I'll put my money on it, it's probably that sensor as well. And that filter. That filter did look like it had a drip on it. So unless it's coming from above, we won't know until we get in there. But I might order one of those as well. Yeah. I'll order one of them. Okay. Now for the finale. Now I know that I'm not leaking fuel. No drippy here. That's all dry and that makes me happy. So if you hung on to see what the controversial extra is that I'm adding to this car, then this is a clue, and that is a clue. You don't see them anymore. You don't see tax discs. So I went online and I found someone who makes replica tax discs and holders. So I am going to add what it should have had, or would have had, back in '94. It would have had a 12-month tax disc for £130. So I'm going to plop it in there, give that window a clean, and bring it back that pre-2000s feeling. That's right. Bringing back the tax disc. Obviously it's not real, it's for shows, etc. So, be nice, don't prosecute me. Right, let's clean the window. I'm just going to use a doused cloth There's a little bit of smeg on there. A little bit. Sorry, you can't see it, but there is a little bit of schmack from the old one. Right, let's go get a piece of clean tissue. Right, let's get the rest of that off. Obviously the car's going to be making a few events this year around Cornwall. Right, that's as clean as I can get it. Now for the sticking. I'm going to need 2 hands, so I'll try and find a spot for you to watch. Right, there's just a little bit left. I'm going to go get a razor blade for that, because I want that clean. I want that bit gone. I want it clean. Cleany, cleany. Yellow polka dot bikini. Here we go. Doesn't want to come off. It's because of the curve. A bit of it come off. Right, bit more spray. Bit more spray. It's all coming off now. Good. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. Right. Now for the sticker thing. Now for the text disc. Right, sorry about that delay. I have one tax disc and one sticky thing to put it in. I think. Is this the back? I don't know how this thing works. I never had a car whilst tax discs were a thing. So I think I just slot it in and then peel this off. Is that right? I think it just slots in and then sticks on. Yeah. Does that sound right to you guys? I mean, it just tore. I tore it straight away. Hopefully that's not broken. I mean, I think this is how it works. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that bad boy. Whoa! Right, I've got to make sure it's facing the right way. Right. Well, I mean, how does it stick? I'm going to get a bit of tissue. Oh, hang on. Nope. Yeah, get a bit of tissue. So I've kept it on the marks where the old one was. Got to keep it original now, haven't you? To squeegee out the air. And then we'll go have a look at the fruits of our labour. And then I'm going to go home. Look at that. Right, let's go have a look. There you have it. The tax disc. A relic. A relic of a bygone era. Look at that. All paid up. 12 months. Joke. Right. Let's finish up. Right. Job done. I'm going to get out of here. But if you see a little bit after this bit, it's because something went wrong. If you don't see anything, it means the car is absolutely fine. Join me next time for part 5, which will be probably fixing something from a minute ago. But I will check again about the oil filter. Maybe put a new one on. It's not quite seated right. Possibly. It wasn't loose. I tried to turn it. So maybe it's just a bit of crap on that. But yeah, okay, it's time to go. Let's get out of here. And if there's an update, I'll update you. Okay, it's the next day. And it's cold. It's wet. But I had to do this extra bit of the video, not because something went wrong, but because something went very right. Right, let's get it started. I did film a bit on my way home, but I think it's just too dark, so it's pointless. Yeah, it's pointless to show that. But yeah, much smoother on the start, smoother idle, everything was improved. Let me spin you around. Right, let's go for a little drive because things are massively better. I was obviously driving with a blocked exhaust because this thing is now an absolute ripper. I always suspected it was massively underpowered, but I had nothing to gauge it against. Just try not to run anyone over. Yeah, no rough idle, no nothing. Smoother, quieter. Fantastic. Right. Yep. Doesn't sound weird anymore, doesn't make a weird farting sound. It's just, you know, up to 30-40 miles an hour the other car was alright. Anything more than that, you were asking for trouble. Right, I'm going to turn left here and avoid this congestion. But yeah, I'm really happy how this has turned out. I think I'm just going to leave that MAF sensor the way it is as well. It doesn't seem to be affecting it. Well, it could be a combination of two things. It's now got a MAF sensor that works and an exhaust pipe that'll let it breathe, so I'll leave that till a later date. Next thing will just be the sorting the oil filter out. Oh my gosh, oh, hear that roar, hear that roar of the engine there. Never made those sounds before. And it always felt like it would accelerate in stages, and now it's like just straight way through. So yeah, a massive improvement. But I just wanted you to see me driving it, and it is not broken. Didn't make it worse. I did actually fix a thing, so that's good. Right, just doing a quick lap. Can't really hoon it around anywhere because it's a built up area, but there you go. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the near future, probably part 5, where we fiddle with some more bits. I'll save you the bumpy part of the road, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you again. Bye.